Te Pāti Māori is in full-blown civil war mode at the moment. Kapapingi and Ferris are out. They have been given the boot. They stay in Parliament as independent MPs.
This decision was not taken lightly. Many hoped the end would be reconciliation. It could not be achieved. We acknowledge the mamae our people have felt, and we thank our National Council for upholding our kawa and the best interests of our movement throughout. This internal matter should never have played out in public. It has been an unnecessary distraction at a dark time for our country as this government continues its relentless attacks on our people.
Joining me this morning is, from Australia, former Māori Party co-leader Te Ururoa Flavell, who is joining us from Sydney via the phone. Good morning, good to have you on the show, Te Ururoa. Thanks for being with me.
Kia ora, nice to be with you.
What's your take? The process that the parties followed here, what do you make of it?
Yeah, very clunky. On the face of it, there's a number of things that probably be of concern. To hear that two of the MPs weren't even involved in any part of that process or the discussion had with them with respect to what was going to happen, not necessarily talking to Te Tai Tokerau and having them involved in the decision, albeit they are a part of the whole infrastructure. That's been confirmed by the electoral chair. Waikato were waiting to Wednesday to hear the discussions from the iwi leaders, and they abstained at that point in time, believing that there was going to be a hui with the iwi leaders meeting. The iwi leaders meeting itself, conflicts of interest at the electoral level. I mean, there's a number of things there across the board, including actually the announcement made yesterday by the MPs. I mean, one would have thought that that would be an issue that would be addressed and spoken to by the leadership of the party wing versus the MPs themselves. So a lot of concerns around the process, Ryan. So yeah.
Well, what's driving that, Te Ururoa? Is the elephant in the room here John Tamihere and his seeming stranglehold on the party?
Well, I don't think it's the elephant in the room in the sense that pretty much everybody, every commentator has made that a clear judgment on their part, and even members of the party have, drawn that out. And it all started, of course, with Edu Kapapingi, and it wasn't just, I'm sure, just from the back of his statement, but probably issues that have developed over a period of time. So the element of leadership is a key point in the discussion. It must be, because the decisions are made according to leadership, whether they be political or the party, giving some clear lines to those involved, allowing them to make some decisions. And it seems on the face of it that some of that has not happened in this case.
So where to from here, Te Ururoa? I mean, it's not like this hasn't happened within Te Pāti Māori ranks before, with Hone Harawera going to set up Internet Mana, or Mana then Internet Mana, I think it was, back in 2011. What happens from here? Do you think that Kapapingi and Ferris should try and get back in, try and follow that process, try and get back in the party, maybe see some change to leadership? Or is the split that's happening kind of just now happening?
Yeah, well, I mean, they've been basically booted out of the party, so the idea of them sort of trying to get back into the party is probably a non-issue in the sense that it probably else a facilitated process that brings people together. And I suppose that's the sad part about this too, Ryan, is that part of the Constitution is you have consensus decision making, which is all about not about the votes per se, but about having people discuss things, stay at it, keep working at it for the purposes of having kotahitanga and unity. And this hasn't happened in this case. What am I anxious about? I'm anxious about for the fallout, first of all. There's been huge fallout on social media all over the show. There's not one comment that I've found that says there's anything good that's come out of this process, number one. Number two, I'm anxious about the election coming up in another year's time. I'm anxious about the fact that there are people here that are involved that have given a commitment to the Māori Party over the last couple of years or so, and prior to, that find themselves on the outer, not only as MPs, but also as electorates. I mean, I'm anxious about the whole scenario, and I'm hoping that some common sense might prevail, because it's all going downhill, especially if people are starting to think about lawyers and what has and has not been done in terms of a process.